Hi, welcome to yet another Onshape video tutorial. I want to try a little bit more complex model. So we'll do a camshaft, a Kurbelwelle, which I've done already in CATIA and Siemens NX. So let's start with a sketch, maybe on that plane. And this should look something like this. Then I could do a 3-point arc, maybe like this, and another one maybe like that. I could delete this line, make it symmetric. So that one and that one should be symmetric to this plane, and again this one and that one symmetric to this plane as well. Let's add some constraints if necessary. Yes. Now some dimensions. This should be 150. This should be 150. This should be 40. The angle should be 40. And this distance should be 75. And the complete distance should be 132 plus 35. Let's check if these lines are vertical. Yes. Oh yeah, this point is not centered. It should be on that plane as well. Okay, nice. So I will need some variables, so I will go before my sketch and declare some variables or parameters. So maybe one is Breite. No. And this should be 20. And I want to extrude this sketch with this depth. So let's go for extrude this sketch, and the depth should be, you have to use the hash tag and then write the name of the variable. Check it. Maybe I changed the direction to this direction and confirm. Okay, another sketch, this time on that plane. Maybe I hide this part for a moment, and this should look something like this. Okay, nice. I will need another variable, but for the moment this should be 5. This should be 5. This should be 40. That distance should be 28. This one should be 24. And these two should be collinear. Okay. Again, I will go up here and declare a variable. This one should be Lager klein Breite. I use the German expressions because I don't know the English ones. And this should be 40. Confirm. Go back to the sketch and change this value to hashtag Lager klein Breite. Confirm. Now I want to make a revolve with this sketch, and the revolve axis should be this line, and confirm. So maybe I should rename this one to, let's say, Wange, and this one rename to Lager klein. Okay. I could copy this sketch because I need a similar one, so I will make a copy the sketch and paste it into the same plane. Make sure nothing is selected and paste the sketch here. Go into the sketch, maybe hide this part, or let's say body, and change the values. So this is 5, that's okay. First I want to make these 2 points coincident, then change this value to 42 and that one to 38, and I need another variable for the width of this part, so I go up here again. Usually I would declare all these variables at the beginning. So this should be Lager groß Breite, and the name is again in German, and the value should be 40. Go back to my sketch and change this to Lager groß Breite. Confirm. Again, I want to make a revolve, so let's make a revolve with this sketch, and the axis should be this line, and confirm. Take note, I do always a new part, or say a new body. Okay, I might rename this as well to Lager Groß. Okay, next I want to transform some of those parts, so I make them all visible. Sorry. And I want to transform this one with a copy. I need a copy of this Wange part, so I go to transform, and I want to transform this one. I want to have a copy, and I want to translate by distance, and the direction should be the normal to this plane. Make it opposite direction, and then I want to have this should be hashtag Wangenbreite plus hashtag Lager Kleinbreite. Confirm. And this is a copy which is linked to this one. So if you change this part, the copy will change as well. That's the whole idea. So this should be renamed as well. That's Wange copy. It's a copy. Okay. This is a linked copy. Then I want to transform this one, but without a copy. So I just move it a little bit up. By distance, direction should be this normal to that plane. And I just noticed I made a small error, so I will go to sketch 1, because this sketch should be a little bit different. So not this distance is 75, but the distance from here to there, yeah, it changes. That's odd. So let's try it once again. I want to have a distance from that point up to that. Okay, now it works. 75. So it moves down. Yeah, that's more like it. See, the copy moved as well. That's the whole idea. Okay, so I want to move this up by 40. So I will go for transform. I want to transform this one. No copy. By a distance. Direction should be the normal to this plane. Yeah, seems there's still a slight mistake. I will go back to the sketch again and check. So that's now 75. It's 35 plus 40. That's 167. That's odd. This is correct, so maybe there is another mistake. Maybe in this sketch. Let's check this one out. No. That's okay. Let's check the transform. The last one. Oh. I made two transforms by accident, that's the problem, so I delete this one. And okay, I want to transform this small one. Go for transform by a distance. Distance should be 40. Direction should be the normal to this plane. And the part is this one. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay. And I need to transform it in this direction as well. So let's go for another transform. By a distance. Again, this one. Direction should be the normal to this plane. Turn it around. And the distance should be the Wangenbreite. And confirm. This is still not a copy, this one. Okay, now let's move this part, Lager groß, another transformation. Transform this one. Distance, direction again, the normal to this plane. Make it opposite direction, and the distance should be hashtag Wangenbreite plus hashtag Lager groß Breite. And still no copy needed. Yeah, it seems I need to have 2 times the Wangenbreite, so let's make it two times Wangenbreite. And confirm. Yeah, that's it. Now I want to make a Boolean operation and unite these 4 parts. And maybe I do this with a transform and make a copy. And then I will hide these parts. Okay, let's make a Boolean operation. Go for Boolean. And I want to unite Wange with Lager klein, Lager groß, Wange copy, and confirm. Or I could do without another copy. That's okay. So now I want to make copies of these 4 parts which are united, and I need 4 copies, and I have to transform them by a distance, and for distance I will use another variable, and the variable is, I call it plurial, or just say plurial Breite, and this should be 2 times hashtag Wangenbreite plus hashtag Lager groß Breite plus hashtag Lager klein Breite. Right now this should be 120. Okay, move this down. And I want to make a transform with this part. I want to have a copy. Make it by a distance. Direction is this, the normal to this plane. Move it around and make the distance the Pleuelbreite. And confirm. So this is a copy, so I should rename it to Wange copy 1. I need 3 more, so let's go for another transform. I could do it with this one and transform it by 120, but I will do it with the original one. So I go for this Wange, translate by distance, direction again this plane, turn it around, and this should be 2 times hashtag Pleuelbreite. And confirm. So I forgot to activate the copy. I go back and just activate it and confirm. No problem at all. And I will rename this one to Wange copy 2. I need another one. This one I want to copy, translate by distance, direction again this plane, turn it around, and the distance should be 3 times Pleuelbreite. That's the direction. Three times Pleuelbreite. Hashtag. Confirm. This would be Wange copy number 4. And another one, another transform this part again by distance, direction should be this, the normal to this plane, and this should be 4 times hashtag Pleuelbreite. Make it a copy and confirm. So let's check. That's okay. And there is a small error again. So just check it out. That's the Wange, yes. Translate by distance, front plane, that's okay. Distance is 4 times hashtag Pleuelbreite, yes. Copy the part. Where is the part? Oh, I think I have to change the direction and confirm. Now, how will this work? If you change one of these variables, the complete shaft will change. For example, let's change this parameter, that's the depth of the first extrusion, to, let's say, 30. and you could check out the final part here. Make it 40. See? Back to 20 and confirm. Let's rename the last part as well. This should be Wange copy. Yeah. This should be copy 3. And the last one should be copy 4. Make sure nothing is selected. Rename Wange copy 4. Now I want to rotate those 4 copies. Let's go to transform. I want to transform first this one. Not by a line, but I want to rotate it. And the axis could be this axis of that cylinder, this cylinder, or this one. So I will go for the first one and use this as axis. And the angle should be 72. And nope, it's minus 72. This is not allowed. That's odd. Okay, so I will make 72 and change the direction and confirm. Then I want to rotate the next one, this one. Rotate. Axis should be again this axis. The angle should be 288. Confirm. So again, change the direction. Next one, this one. Rotate. Axis, the cylinder axis, and the angle is 216. Change the direction, confirm. And the last one, transform. Another rotation. Axis is again this axis, and the angle should be 144, and again make it opposite direction. Nice. Now I need some sort of start part and end part. Therefore I will make a sketch on that plane. Okay. And this should look something like this. Okay, give it some dimensions. This distance should be 145. That one should be 5. This one should be 45. No, 55. This one should be 125. No, 115. This should be 22. $30. 38, and this should be 42. Make a revolve with this sketch. Axis should be this line, and confirm. There's no need to make a copy of this one, and I need a part over here, and I will, let's hide these 4, maybe this one as well. So this revolve was added, I want it to be new, like this. Another sketch, again on that plane. And this should look like something like this. Up, right, down, right, down. Close this profile, give it some dimensions. This should be 15. This might be 10. This could be 30, and this could be 55. Close it, make it another revolve with the sketch. Axis is this line, make it a new solid. Okay, now let's move this part. Let's call this start part, end part, and I want to have some holes on this end part, so I go for another sketch on that surface. I need a point. This point could be over here. Distance should be 40, and point should be on that plane. Confirm. Now let's make a hole. With this point. Diameter should be 12. And the depth should be 3, but not through this one. So let's remove the start part from this list. Confirm. I want to have a circular pattern. I want to pattern not a part but a feature. The feature is the whole one. The axis of the pattern is the axis of the cylinder, and I want to have, I think, 10. Yes, confirm. And now I have to transform this part to the end of the line. So this should be the transformation. I want to transform the end part by a distance. Direction is this plane, so the normal to this plane, and the distance should be 5 times at least the Pleuel Breite. Let's see. Change the direction. Okay. Confirm it. Let's show the other parts. Yeah, looks nice. And now I could do a final Boolean operation. Where is it? Over here. And start part, Wange, copy 1, copy 2, copy 3, copy 4, and end part. And confirm. So this is now the complete camshaft. And you could completely control it, at least in that direction, by changing this variables. So for example, if I change this one, let's just check it to 50 and confirm, the complete camshaft changes. And I made a small mistake again. So let's check where I made this small mistake, because this should move as well. Therefore, to narrow the mistake, I will move this up right here. So that's the one. Let's check these. The sketch was done correct. Yes. Maybe this is wrong. This should be the Wangenbreite plus Lager Kleinbreite. Yeah, that's okay. And this transform is 20. In that direction, 40 up. That's okay. And then I made a copy of these. So I went for transform 4. And this seems to be wrong. I thought I did. This must be 2 times the Wangenbreite, yes, plus Lager. Yeah, that's the mistake. It must be Kleinbreite, not Großbreite. Confirm. Now it should work. Check it out. Move this bar to the end, sort of the history bar. One down. Yes, now it seems okay. Change this value back to 40. Confirm. Yet does it correct? Maybe change this one to 15. Check it out. Yeah, it works. So hope you enjoyed this very rough cut video. I didn't want to make it clean, so all the errors, all my mistakes are inside the video, and I've shown you how to correct my mistakes. Hope you enjoyed it. See you to the next one. Bye bye. Oh yes, and if you want to see more Onshape videos, please give it a like or leave a comment down below. Bye bye.